great showreel or demo reel to get hired. Employers are not just going to take your word for it that you're the right person for the job. They'll need to see the evidence, which is where your showreel comes in. It's all your best work in one video. It needs to be unique, engaging, and memorable. Quality over quantity. Don't put everything you've ever done into your showreel. Only showcase your best work. If you're just leaving college or you just plain old don't have that much work under your belt, I understand that it can be tempting to try and pad out your reel with everything you've ever done. But please don't succumb to the temptation, okay? 45 seconds of great content is way better than 2 whole minutes of mediocre. If the stuff in your showreel is mediocre, they're probably not even going to watch past the first 10 or 20 seconds. And if you only have mediocre work to put into it, well, you best get cracking. Make some good content that you're proud to show off. You should be practicing anyway and doing personal projects, so put those in if they're really good. Your reel is only as strong as your weakest shot. Length. Don't make it too long. It really shouldn't be over 2 minutes. Between 1 and 2 is golden. This also ties into just including your very best work. You don't need to shove everything into it. Recruiters are not going to have more than a couple of minutes to sit through every single showreel that they receive, and yours is not the only one that they're getting. So believe me, they will appreciate you not wasting their time. And having a shorter one makes it much stronger. Order. Keep the most impressive and impactful pieces for the very beginning and the very end of your reel. The beginning should be your Super Saiyan God piece, your very best work, to grab their attention and make sure that they know that your showreel is worth sitting through. And then your end piece should be your Super Saiyan Berserk, your second best piece, to cement the good impression and make sure that they remember you after your showreel is done. The first 10 to 15 seconds of your reel are actually going to dictate whether the recruiter even sits through the whole thing. So make sure that they are your best pieces. Make it unique. This is especially if you're just coming into the industry. Most students have the same basic stuff in their reels. There's some guy picking up a box, there's a bouncing ball, there's a vanilla walk cycle. They're all the same. Show your personality a little. Show what's special about you and the work that you can do. Show your creativity. This point also includes not putting in stuff that you made just from a tutorial, okay? We can see from the millions of showreels that we've seen and the tutorials we've seen ourselves online, if you've just downloaded a bunch of assets and followed a tutorial step by step. The point of a tutorial is to take techniques and things that you've learned and apply them to different projects. So show that you are actually able to do that. Don't just put the tutorial straight in the way it was done. Is this useful so far? If it is, remember to like this video, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any other videos. Continuity. Try to keep motion continuity throughout your shots. If you've got a character moving from left to right in one shot, and in the very next shot there's another character moving from right to left, that can be a little bit jarring. So just to make your showreel as good quality as you possibly can, try to be aware of those sorts of things in your cuts. Tailor your reel to the position and job that you actually aspire to. Don't include pieces in your reel of things that you actually hated doing, because people are going to want to employ you to do those same things. If you want to specialize as a character animator, then your showreel needs to be the majority character animation. You need to show off your character animation skills. Have a lot of expressive body movement shots, great acting, great facial expression, all that good stuff. If you want to be a 3D modeler, then include a lot of 3D modeling in your reel. Have your character design sheets in there, the 3D models, so that people can see how you translated that 2D design into 3D. Have your wireframe turned on in a turntable so people can see the process. If you're a generalist, you can have all your disciplines in one showreel, or you can have separate showreels for each one. One for motion graphics, one for 3D animation, one for VFX, whatever. Specify your role. Be specific about what role you played in each clip in your reel. You can either add an explanation in the description of your video if it's on YouTube or Vimeo, or if you're sending the link in an email, you can put it in the body of the mail. Don't pretend you did it all yourself if you didn't. It will come out in the interview, or when the recruiter sees another showreel that somebody who worked on the same project sends through, and they see that actually you didn't do it all yourself. Sound and music. Use music that matches the beats of your cuts and make sure that it's unobtrusive. Your music should not be drawing any attention to itself, although it should be complementing your reel. For my first showreel, I used a track from Avenged Sevenfold. That was my bad, and needless to say, I did not get any jobs from that reel. I mean, I didn't have a video like this telling me not to. Let me know in the comments what other pieces of advice you would give for creating a great showreel, and also what you wish people had told you not to do for your first reel. It's better to use music without any lyrics, and if you have any dialogue shots in your reel, make sure to turn down your music so that you can hear the dialogue clearly. Intro and outro. Include a quick intro board in the beginning with your name and an end board with your contact details, so that's your email address, your website, or your blog. Make sure that they don't take up too much time because you don't want them to take away from the other great pieces in your reel that you actually do need to show off. And remember, your reel needs to be kept short. Bonus tip. Watch the showreels of professional animators online who are sitting in the positions that you wish you could have, or any other animators that you just admire if you can find them online. Look on Vimeo, as Vimeo is the industry favorite for reels. And if you want to post yours online, Vimeo is just seen as more professional than YouTube. Now, you're not watching these guys' showreels to copy them, you're just watching them for inspiration and reference. See what you can notice about them which makes them great. So timing, what sorts of shots they use, music, how it's edited, just the general quality of it. So these are my tips. Hopefully it was useful for you and it's going to get you well on your way to creating a really hot reel. Treat your showreel like a client job. Don't keep putting it off for more important things, because it really is the most important thing for you to get that dream job. Make it the best you can to get that job and get that bread. Let me know in the comments if you think I left any tips out, or if you have any other general advice for other animators. If you like this video, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any others. Love ya. Bye!